All right, everybody, I'm back with my co-hosts for the evening, Academy Award winners Craig Barron and Ben Burt. So before the movie, we talked about Astaire's remarkable scene where he appears to be dancing on the ceiling. But there is another set piece in here about which I understand we may be about to have an argument. The scene in the ballroom, while the ship is at sea and it's stormy, and the ballroom appears to be, as the ship sways in the sea, to go back and forth. How do you think, Ben, that was done?
Well, I looked at this and I saw a big set. I mean, a rather large ballroom set with a big floor, a lot of people. I didn't see a way that they could tilt this entire set when, in fact, you could achieve a lot of this with camera movement and acting. And yes, the curtains in the background sway, but they could be pulled with wires. There could be an operator rolling the oranges, and then somebody else rolls another set back through the story. The floor could be soapy and greasy, such that when she slides across it, she goes a little further than you would just when you propel yourself. So I looked at this and I thought that it's not, in fact, a moving set, but rather it's a camera on a pendulum. The camera would do the swaying, not the set itself.
But Craig, you think something else?
Well, in visual effects, it's usually the simplest solution is the way that they did it. And for me, it's not impractical to have taken this soundstage floor and actually tilted it back and forth. And I think why it's that way is because there's so much complexity going on. Yes, the curtains are going back and forth, but they're perfectly going back and forth. And the oranges are rolling by perfectly. And I just think that wasn't beyond the abilities of the MGM special effects department to make that happen.
As your Blu-ray player versus mine.
I will say that this is a rare moment where I have a small little trump card to play, is that in interviewing Jane Powell at, I think, the second TCM festival, she said that the floor was moving, that the stage was moving.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm just saying.
Huh.
Are you calling Jane Powell a liar?
Not me. Not me.
Back to the sound department.
Okay. My job.
All right. Thank you, guys. Coming up, more from A. Arnold Gillespie, a swashbuckling adventure from 1952, starring Stuart Granger. Stay with us.
Tonight on TCM's Friday Night Spotlight, Stuart Granger masquerades as the clown Scaramouche. Then Gary Cooper dives deep for the wreck of the Mary Deer. And Jean Harlow keeps Clark Gable afloat in China's seas.